Even now, at the end of a day, I will come home and I will think through the phone conversations that I had, the meetings that I conducted, and how I interacted with people to see where I've screwed up during the day and where I could do better, so that hopefully I can continue to improve my performance so that I can be a better leader and a better servant. You have to be honest with yourself. Sometimes that's not easy to do, but you got to be honest with yourself and you got to be aware. And you can never stop learning. You got to continue to learn. I've probably read 5 books on leadership just this last year. I've served as a commander 6 different times. I'm still learning. Please don't feel your learning is ever going to stop. You've got to continue to learn. The other part of awareness is knowing that people are observing you. And this is important for you youngsters. You may think no one is watching or seeing what you're doing, but really they are. Those around you, youngsters, are watching. They are observing. It'll come important when it comes time for letters of recommendation. It'll come important when it comes time for what you're doing for scholarships. People are observing you. And that's a reminder for all of us that are parents and adults as well, and that the young ones are watching us and how we conduct ourselves, and they're mimicking it in their day-to-day activity. None of us is as smart as all of us together. Most think of respect as properly treating authorities or elders, and that is important. But true respect, as I see it, goes much further. You must respect peers and those who are younger and not in positions of authority. As a senior officer, for me, that means listening to younger officers and enlisted members and civilians as they bring forward good ideas to try to succeed. I really see it pretty simply in that I try to treat people the way I want to be treated. I don't like being yelled at, so I try not to yell at people. Trust me, if I do yell, everyone knows that something is wrong. And it usually gets a lot more attention that way than if I yelled all the time. I like people who smile, so I try to smile a little bit and try to make light of what's going on. I don't like the "oh, woe is me" crowd, so I try not to complain. Bottom line, treat people the way you want to be treated. Here's a simple challenge, and I'll leave this one out to everybody in the audience. It's one I use with all of my young officers and those that serve. I challenge them to count the number of times they say thank you in a day. And then I challenge them at the end of that day to sit back and think of how many times should they have said thank you through the day for anyone that's helped them through something. The reality of it, folks, if you do the math, we probably don't say thank you anywhere near as much as we need to be saying it. So I would encourage anyone to take that little look. So the points that I would stress to the young ones are integrity, dedication and effort, awareness, and respect. So folks, thanks again for allowing me to speak tonight. It is a real honor. Thank those who support the Boys and Girls Club for the difference you're making in these young lives. And for you young ones, thank you all very much for being here tonight. It's been an honor to talk.